Hello everyone, I am back with another video, but this time it'll be something a bit different. So in this video I'm going to show you how to terraform. So if you would like to know how to, I'll show you. I'm going to be using one of my old worlds for an example of how to terraform. So as you can see, I have gotten a lot of builds going on here and a bunch of terraforming. And I think this world looks really nice, especially with my new shaders. Can you believe this? I started this world on my old laptop that ran this at like 30 frames per second. So here in this path you have andesite, you have stone, you have paths, you have, like, if I had coarse dirt then I would have used it. And you have cobblestone and a bunch of things. Look around this place, you can see this isn't the path, but andesite, stuff like that. So what you're gonna want to do is grab some materials like andesite, cobblestone, anything for variation like gravel, coarse dirt if you can, leaves, flowers, and extra other stuff. And you're obviously going to need a shovel so then you can terraform around land. So I'll be taking this small section as an example of how to do it, and I'm gonna make a path up there and everything. So looks like I'm going to need some grass and dirt. I do not have grass. I do not have any silk touch on my shovel, or pickaxe, or anything. Hello there, zombie, I'm going to kill you. So when you're terraforming, like I was gonna say, you want to make sure the land looks nice and smooth. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just remember that, so then when you're doing like corners and stuff, you don't have to do this. It does not look that nice. Instead, I would recommend doing something like this, which is imperfect. And so I'm just gonna grab some of these things, these ferns and stuff, while I am putting some of that stuff down. And some leaves, of course. And I feel like this bit juts out too much, so I'm going to take it away. So basically, you want to make sure to not make it look flat as much as you can. And you don't want too steep of an incline unless you're going for like a cliff type. So you know what? I'm gonna try imitate that. Actually, I thought I was gonna do the cliff, but I don't know. I don't really know if it'll fit here. Because anyways, I already did something kind of like that over here. So let's just make it like a bit hillier over here. Now after I think I'm done, I'll just go in, make a few tweaks, do whatever. I'm going to indent this a little bit here and remove it so it looks nicer. There we go. Now I'm going to go make the path over there. So I'm just going to do the rough shape. You don't have to do every single block. You just have to make sure it's enough so then you can see the path. Now just lead up here, just for like a bit of a lookout point. So once I got most of that in, I'm going to remove some of the blocks so then I can put in some texturing. So just like this, and put in stone, cobblestone, andesite, stone, cobblestone, andesite. And now that I think it looks pretty decent, I'm going to actually remove some of these blocks over here because it was a little bit thicker there, and then I'm going to add a few more blocks here since it's a bit thinner here. Now I'm going to add a bit of shrubbery, so I'm going to place some leaves here. Yeah, I'm going to make a custom tree. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, I know. It is so crazy. It's like you take leaves and you take some logs and you make a custom tree. And here is where I'm going to add the custom tree actually. Might remove these here. But then here, let's do this. Let's put some into the floor. There was a piece of dirt here, but you want to make sure you never see the actual dirt that's like that, because if you see this, that's not good. I'm going to say that I would recommend about 3 total, or 4 stumps blocks. But then you're going to want to have it so then it starts becoming skinnier and skinnier. So then now I'm going to make it 3. Now I'm going to just make it these 2, and I'm going to have it go over like sort of like that. And I'm going to make some oak fence gates, so then you can have some branches, of course. So now this is looking kind of bland. I am going to make it tilt. How do I do that? Maybe not tilt is the right word, but turn, you know. Anyways, how I'm going to do that is by adding more to this side like this. And slowly making it so then it goes kind of to the side here. Like this. Then now I'm going to add my leaves, and I'm going to add texturing to my leaves. How is that possible, you might ask? Using different types of leaves. So like here I have spruce leaves, which won't make up the majority, but now I have oak leaves, which will take up the majority. They look slightly different. So now if we take a look back, we can see it slightly turns over like that. Now I just need to add the leaves like I said, and also branches. So I'm going to add some fence gates to act as kind of branches. Then we just gotta add a bunch of these leaves here. It looks okay, but I think this part is too thick. So I was wanting it a bit thicker, and I made it too thick. So you basically just gotta move some stuff, remove some stuff. So now I think that's about good, and I'm going to make this part shorter here. And with a few more tweaks, I think this looks pretty good. And I think this is a success. And with this, I think this is a success. So if you enjoyed the video, if you liked my tutorial, please do subscribe. I really appreciate it. And so I would just like to say goodbye.